Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play more Voxel Tycoon. Let me unpause the game here. We'll pick up where we left off last episode. We get a lot done last episode. Actually, we opened up 3 more kind of trade routes to 3 different towns, providing wood beams and planks. And we need to raise some cash. So this episode, I think we're going to look at kind of shoring up our transit routes and investing in some more trucks. We'll go with the higher capacity trucks. And then eventually we'll have to kind of sell off these lower tier trucks because they are going to start blocking the traffic for us, probably. All right, let's see how we're doing in Somersville. We've got average growth, average economy, and average passenger stuff. I think I'm going to forego working on busing this episode again and kind of just focus on providing materials. Okay, business on the verge of bankruptcy. Sand, we don't have access to sand, so that one's going to have to go bankrupt, unfortunately. We can't do anything really about that. Or what we can do about it is what we're going to do. We're going to try and raise more money so we can start buying some other territories or other regions and get access to sand and get access to stone and copper and all that good stuff. Let's see. Iron ore is good. Coal is excellent. We brought down the coal. Remember, this one had like an overabundance of coal, so it was actually costing us money because they lowered the price here. That's probably what that little minus $15 is. That's a penalty for oversupplying. Okay, wood beams are awful, so let's shore up wood beams. That's one of the new ones we just added. Looks like we've got plenty of cash. We're running at 2 times speed. And we got a research that completed. So that's probably why our cash is starting to accrue, because we're not spending it on research. Let's shore up these routes, though, and not worry so much about the research this episode. Okay, furniture, again, we have to research that. So I'm not worried about that one going bankrupt. Want wood beams. Back to Somersville. Excuse me. Let's see, where are our wood beams? They are over here. So there are the trucks we want to clone. Let's head over to the garage. Or any one of our garages here. I think they're mostly empty. Let's clone some of these guys. I guess I can just do it right from here. Somersville to the northwest. They get assigned the route automatically. Let's take 2 of these and set them loose. So we just doubled up that. Let's make the rounds to the other towns and see if we can double up and get things to at least good or average. Let's see. I'm looking at the iron here before we move on. I'm just wondering if we should add 1 more truck here for iron ore. We probably have the supply. Let's just take a look at the supply and make sure that's not the issue. Iron ore. Yeah, this guy's got plenty. Seems like he's doing fine. Just this, is that, do we have 2 mines? We do. Let's see. This one, yeah, they're both doing fine. So yeah, let's add 1 more truck here for the iron ore. There may be a better way to do it. I'm going to pick the freight station. We have a ton, but I guess it's just the distance. Look at all these trucks on this route. But it may be higher demand because we're satisfying the demand. So it could be a sign that we're shipping a lot of product. Let's go ahead and clone one of these guys. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have grabbed the higher capacity one, but we'll try to remember that next time. All right. He's off and running. And I think we're done with Somersville. Let's take a look at what else. I'm going to pay down a debt too. Let's knock off another 25 grand. We'll just periodically do that and get this thing down to nothing. All right, Amana colonies is next. Let's see how we're doing here. Average growth, bad economy. Huh. Why is it bad? 5 out of 5 demands. Okay. Furniture is awful and wood planks are awful. Let's get some more trucks all over the place here. So Amana colonies, wood planks. It's one of our newer ones. That's this guy. Let's see if we can get a couple more trucks here while we've got some cash on hand. Let's clone at least 2, right? I gotta think at least 2. Set these guys loose for planks. Get that out of the awful territory. And let's see what else we got. We got a lot of average. Why don't we add some trucks here? So iron ore. Let's add one. This is going to be iron ore to Amana, but I want to make sure I pick a higher capacity truck. Now, these aren't cheap, but I think it's worth investing in them. Let's buy that guy. We can do we can set this guy to iron ore. Are you sure you want to stop? Cancel. Let's apply. And then we got to assign this guy a route, and it's going to be iron ore to Amana. I'm guessing it's this one, right? Let's just double check that. Where is the iron ore? Yeah, Amana North. That's got to be it. Right? Iron ore. I think that'll do it. Let's see. We're on average. Let's just add one to each of these. Okay, we'll set this guy loose. And the next one is wood to Amana. Let's see where that is. That is straight here. Boom. Wow, we got a lot of trucks here. I got my garage open. Let's get rid of that. We'll clone. Nope, we don't want to clone. Let's grab the better truck. So back to the garage, which I just closed accidentally. Let's buy the better truck. That's this guy. Carries 7. Configure that for just flat out wood. Buy it. And then assign this guy a route. It's going to be probably wood to Amana. Wood to Amana colonies west. Is that right? It's got to be. Where is the wood? Yep, that's it. Wood to Amana colonies west. Boom. And let's send that guy off. And then what else we got? Iron bars is now slipped into bad. Let's buy 2 trucks for that. If we have the cash, we do. We'll set this to... And now I just went to average. Let's go iron bars. We'll buy it. Get this guy assigned to iron bar. Hopefully it's iron bars to Amana. Iron bar to Amana. That's it right there. Boom. Send that guy off. We'll cycle through these towns a couple times and just see what we get. That last message is a little curious. Let's see. 68 is unprofitable. That's Newport Beach and might be delivering iron bars. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Iron bars. That's because we turned off the research. So we've got a couple of vehicles just kind of spinning their wheels, so to speak. Wood planks. Did we do wood planks in Amana? I think we did that first, right? Amana wood planks. Yeah, here comes a couple trucks right now delivering wood planks. Boom. Nice. Making some money off of those. Good. So that should pick up. Let's move to the next colony. Haver. Okay, new points of sale. Iron plates. We don't have research, so that's probably going to go bankrupt. I'm going to hold off on research because I want to spend some cash on our routes. And research chews up a lot of cash. And I want to pay down some debt. So let's go ahead and repay 25 more. Boom. Now we're down to 425. And let's look at Haver and see where we're at. Population growth is bad. Economy's average and passengers are awful. That doesn't sound good at all. Passengers we're going to wait on. But we've only got 2 industries here in Haver. Because we probably let a couple go bankrupt, unfortunately. Lots of traffic moving through Haver. Let's see what we can do. Let's add a truck to each of these and see if we can't get these guys to grow. So, you know the routine. Let's grab the good truck. Configure this to coal initially. Ooh, we should check our coal supply too. Just keeping an eye on these trucks that are loading up. Looks like they're all leaving full. Yeah, they're all leaving full. I think we're okay there. Go ahead and click that. Buy that guy and assign this coal to Haver. If we have a route, name that. We probably do. Coal to coal. Coal to... I don't see it. There it is. Coal to Haver South. First one. Okay, release that guy. And we'll do the same thing for wood. We'll buy another good truck. Boom. Configure it for just the basic wood. Buy it. And then wood to Haver. Wood to Haver South. Get that guy going. Boom. And if I've got the refit on this route, so a couple of those trucks I didn't set it initially. I didn't configure the truck. I would have had I remembered, but it's an easy thing to forget. So having that refit as the first step in the route, I think helps prevent any problems. All right, so we got Haver done. At least for now, we'll revisit. We'll do maybe a couple loops through the towns this episode and just make sure that we're able to beef up our fleet in all these towns and then pay down debt a little bit at a time. Let's check out Newport Beach. Population growth is good. The economy is bad. Does it give us any hints here to tell us what to do? Okay. Supply businesses with the required goods to keep the settlement economy in good health. Undersupplying it will hurt businesses' operations and therefore affect the economy of the whole settlement. Okay. Average, average, and bad. Wood beams, that's right. We just barely saved this business. So let's get more wood beams going. That's here. And we've got some good trucks already on that route. Let's clone those. In fact, while we're at it, I wonder if we should start selling some of these off. I guess maybe we'll wait till the next tier, and then we'll start selling off some of the old trucks. Let's see. We want to clone a couple of these guys if we can. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. Release those. And I'm guessing maybe one more just because it's such a long trek. Probably two more, to be honest. Why don't we do two more? If we have the cash to do it, we do. Just because that is such a long round trip. It's from here to get the wood beams all the way over and then down. Let's do it. These are investments. Okay, sand again. We can't do anything about sand. I don't know if there's a way to dismiss that. I guess right-clicking does it. Okay, Newport Beach. Anything else? Coal is bad in Newport Beach as well. Let's add a truck, an improved one. All right, we can probably add 2 coal trucks and a wood one, to tell you the truth. Let's do it. Buy. Let's do coal first, since that's what I said first. We're going to buy 2 like this. We'll set this guy up to coal to Newport Beach. Let's see if we can find that guy. It's got to be that one right there. Okay. And can I clone it? Can release those. So that's 2 more on coal, which was listed as bad. Let's get 1 more on wood, which is listed as average. So we'll get the good wood truck here. Run out of money. I'm going to configure it for just plain old wood. Buy it. And this is going to be wood to Newport Beach. So we'll get that route assigned here. Wood to Newport Beach. Boom. Set that guy loose. What was that? Average. So we'd like to get these things up to good. And then I think once they hit good, that's when they grow and demand will eventually increase. Let's take a look at our messages. Can't do anything about that business going bankrupt. I think some of these unprofitable vehicles are the ones that are feeding our research lab. I'm not too worried about it. We'll clean that up when we go do research. Haver now accepts iron bars. Let's jump on that. In fact, we could use those 2 research trucks to do it. So let's find out where the iron bars are. We're at single speed. I'm going to go ahead and make it double speed. What's going on here? It's not letting me increase the speed. Close that. There we go. Might have been clicking on the date. Yep. Double speed is fine. I want to get iron bars to Haver. That's our 3rd industry, and this town has been kind of struggling. Where are they? Probably right in front of me. Okay, way over here. Can I put a road coming down this way? And then let's get a freight station going. How about over here? Maybe towards the end of that street. Good. And then let's find those trucks that are currently underperforming. It's these guys. Let's take one of these guys. We can send it to the garage. Boom, just temporarily. And then let's change his route. We'll go individual route. We want iron bars to Haver. We've got our new Haver annex here. So let's see. This truck should already be configured to iron bars. So let's go ahead and add a stop. Pick up iron bars. Now I gotta remember where those are at. Over here. I think here, right? Yeah. So we'll stop there. Load up iron bars. I'm gonna do my normal thing here of saying refit. Pop that as the first step. Whoop, didn't want to take. And set that to iron bars. And now we add our stop in Haver. We just added a new freight station here. Boom, unload. That looks good. Let's save it to a good name. Iron bar to Haver looks perfect. And then let's clone that guy. Yeah, let's clone it. We have the cash now to do it. I'm going to clone this guy. Send these two loose. Boom. And then I left this Newport Beach annex up on purpose. So this iron bar to Newport Beach annex, I want to change that. I'm going to take this truck and have him deliver iron bars to Haver until we pick research that needs more iron bars. So there he goes. And he just changed routes pretty much instantaneously. And he's on his way. So we killed a couple birds with one stone there. We had a couple unprofitable vehicles delivering iron bars over to basically over to this warehouse here that's near our lab, our research lab. And that's basically the only reason this warehouse is here. It was loaded full of iron bars. We had 2 trucks delivering iron bars, more iron bars here. And now we're saying we don't need to do that. Let's see. You know what I did though? Messed up that route. Right now, the route, I think we're clearing iron bars from this warehouse. We don't want to do that. So let's look at the routes again. I'm going to bring up all the trucks. Okay, Amana needs more wood. That's fine. Good. I'll show you what I did wrong. For iron bars to Haver, I want to change this route. I don't want them to grab them from the Newport Beach annex. What I really want them to do, let's add a stop up here. I want to grab them from here. This is where they're being produced. So let's load there. It's Haver Southwest. We can get rid of this stop, add an order, do our refit to iron bars. Boom, make sure that's up top. And then save these changes. And now we'll grab iron bars from where they're being produced. The way I had it, we would have just drained out this warehouse. And then things would have stopped and we would have had problems. I think this does it. We'll pick them up from Haver Southwest. We've got another warehouse with iron bars right here. So that should do it. And all those trucks should pick up that new route because we saved it. That's all good. We are chugging along. Look what we're up to, 300 grand in cash. Let's pay off another 25 grand and get down to 400. We'll have that paid off before long. Okay, we saw a message that someone wanted wood, right? Thanks to regular supplies, Amana colonies now accepts more wood. Let's see. Here is the wood need. Let's look at Amana colonies. As we shore up our delivery as the demand increases. And as the demand increases, we can shore up our deliveries and make more money. So it's a virtuous cycle. Let's see where we're at. Iron ore is good. Wood is average. So this is the one they wanted more on Amana colonies. Let's see. Where was the wood? Right here. This guy. And we started moving over to the better trucks. So let's go to the garage. Got a bus sitting in here that needs to be allocated at some point. Let's clone the good car. Boom. There's wood to Amana colonies. Release from depot. Boom. There he goes. And maybe even one more. Maybe even one more. Let's do it. Okay, I gotta wait for the save. And let's clone that guy. Boom. And release it. Wood to Amana. Was that right? Or did I do the... I think I did the wrong one. Was it Amana or Haver that wanted the extra wood? It was... Demand increased. Amana. Okay, yeah, I did the right one. We are good. Whoops, let me just get out of this. And now if I hit the delete key, I think all these windows will close. Let's just try that shortcut. I wanted to try it. Boom. Yep. Nice. So when you get a lot of windows on the screen and you just want to start fresh, just go ahead and hit the delete key and everything will be shut down. Let's do one more cycle through the cities and see how we're doing and where we can shore up. We've got cash. I'm going to wait till next episode to actually pick research because I want to accrue some cash here and improve our fleets. Coal is excellent again in Somersville, but it looks like we're safe from oversupply. I hope. Yeah, I hope. You know, if this gets too high in storage, right now we're 30 out of 230. If that gets too high, I think if it actually hits 230 maybe, then the price is going to come down. But right now, the price has actually gone up. We're making more profit than ever from coal being delivered to Somersville. Iron ore is good. We could add one truck. I think we'll leave it. Wood beams, we got room to improve. So let's go bring some more wood beams. This has been running long enough. I'm going to put it on double speed. It's been running long enough where I think the newly added routes have taken effect. So I feel fairly safe adding a truck or two. It's up to average. Let's start with one truck. I don't want to oversupply because then everything becomes less profitable. The price comes down and all of our trucks become less profitable once that happens. Okay, there's wood beams to Somersville, Northwest. Let's go ahead and set that guy loose. It is bad. So, okay, since it's at the bad level and it's cycling down into bad, I'm willing to do 2 trucks. We got the cash, and this is kind of what we're focused on right now. So let's see if we can shore that up. Okay, Newport Beach wants more wood. We just added 2 trucks to wood beams in Somersville. Everything else is good or excellent. Can't do anything about iron plates. So let's move on down to Amana colonies. See how our new truck routes are doing here. Growth is average. Passengers is bad. Again, we're not going to do that this episode. Maybe next episode we think about the buses again. Iron ore is good. Wood, we could do more wood in Amana colonies. Let's do at least one. Yeah, let's do one more wood. Okay, that's here. We just added some here. Look at all those trucks. We are going to need to cycle through our factories as well and make sure that's not where the shortage is. There's always a risk we add more trucks, and the problem isn't trucking, it's the supply. But that's pretty easy to shore up. We can just throw another factory down. Iron bars are cycling between bad and average in Amana. Let's add a couple of trucks to that. Here's iron bars. And that's our bus station. And here is this station. We've got one good truck here. We can clone a couple of those. Let's go to an open garage here. We'll clone this guy a couple times. Set those guys loose. Spending some cash. But That'll take iron bars, hopefully from bad to good. I bet we can do one more. I think it goes bad, average, then good. So we're down a couple and then excellent. So I think we're safe to do another one without risk of oversupply. Wood planks is average. Let's add one there. Let's add one there. You can kind of see what we're doing here. Is that wood or wood planks? Wood planks is bad now. Let's do 2 of those. Hopefully it's not traffic that's causing the problem or the shortages. Wood plank, average to bad. Let's add 2 more trucks here. And then we're going to have to go take a look, like I said, at the factories before we wrap up this episode and just make sure we've got enough material to ship. Let's set those guys loose. 2 more trucks. Delivering planks. It's at average, so maybe that'll go to good. It'd be nice if these bumped up to good. Then we'll get more demand, make more money. Let's see, Haver. That was Amana, right? Did we do Haver? Let's check out Haver. How are we doing here? Wood is average and iron bars is bad. Look at all these trucks. All right, iron bars is bad. I think we're going to see a natural progression through this game, right? Right now, we're really relying on trucks and low quality trucks. Now our roads are starting to get congested. We're starting to see some backup, some impact, right? Some delays as a result of how many trucks we've got on the road. But we will address that at some point. For now, let's shore up the iron bar delivery in Haver. We've got a message here that's a little concerning, but let's focus on this first. Let's get a couple more trucks doing this. Clone iron bars to Haver. Set those guys loose. Let's before we get to Newport, let's take a look and see who's unprofitable. 96. What is 96 doing? Coal to Newport Beach. It's set on coal. And what's going on? Why not? What's wrong with coal to Newport Beach? Newport Beach, northeast. Coal. Oh, we're not using the iron. That's my guess. So right now, in order to produce the iron, we need to bring coal in. We got a warehouse for it right here. But we're not really burning through the iron very fast. Doesn't look like. Or, no pun intended. Or it could be we need another smelter in order to process the coal and supply iron to the warehouse. So that could be the bottleneck. Right now, it looks like there's plenty of iron there. So I'm guessing our coal route is not as profitable as it could be because we're just not, our smelter's not burning through it fast enough to make that route profitable. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and grab or take a look at Newport Beach, see what we can shore up. Coal is bad. Wood is average. Where's wood? Wood is this station here. So let's go get one of those. Wood is bad now. Let's try and see if we can buy 2 more trucks. I know our roads are just super congested. We're going to probably creating some problems for ourselves. We could always swap out these trucks. It's costly to do that. So again, what are we doing? Wood first. This is wood. Yeah. Wood is bad. Let's get at least 2 of these. Send them on the way. I'm going to take one more, actually. Go. And then we've got, what? Coal. We could use another coal. I guess I can leave the garage open. Let's look for where coal is being delivered, and then we can clone some trucks. Although we may need to pick the upgraded ones. Looks like that's here. Yeah, these look like the not so fast ones. Let's grab this guy. Set it to coal. Buy it. And then we can assign it that route. Coal to Newport Beach transfer. Individual route. Coal to, where is it? Coal to Newport Beach transfer. Boom. And let's clone it. Do 2 while we're here. Boom. Again, that's kind of what we're focused on right now. I don't know if you can click sell these right off the bat. Imagine we have to send them back to a depot. But at some point, again, we're going to have to swap these out for better trucks. I'm kind of waiting till we get to the next tier. And so when we swap out a truck, theoretically, we'll sell a truck that's 2 levels down and buy one that's, the current, whatever the current best is, and sell the ones that are 2 levels down. All right, what's left? We just did coal. We added 2 trucks there. Wood is average. Wood beams are average. Let's do wood beams. At least 2 trucks to wood beams. Those are over here. Got a lot of nice trucks delivering product here. I closed my garage, unfortunately. Let's get 2 more of these guys going. Boom. Boom. Send those guys out. And now let's do a quick sweep of our factories, and then we'll wrap up this episode. So I just want to make sure that we have enough. We got 2 coal mines here. They both have almost full inventories, so we're probably in good shape on coal. Let's move down here to wood. We've got 3 factories doing wood. One of them is supplying the beams and the planks, and I believe wood as well, because it's in range of this freight station. The unprocessed wood is also, I think, being pulled from this existing warehouse or the existing factory. So that's another kind of game tip, I suppose. If you want to make sure that the raw material doesn't get shipped from one of your factories, then put it out of range of the freight stations. But yeah, this is probably pulling wood that we don't want pulled. But fortunately, both of our warehouses look like they're in good shape as far as beams and planks, so I'm not too worried about that. And then we've got these guys have plenty of logs. So wood looks like we're fine, even with all the trucks we've added. What else we've got? We've got iron and iron bars. Here's our iron mine. Let's see how these guys are doing. Iron bars is over here. This is where we're supposed to be shipping them. And we're a little light. Look at this. We're hitting zeros. That's not good. So next episode, I think we're going to have to pop down another smelter. Now, I tried to set this up so we can scale it and at least get 2 more smelters, maybe 3. And I suppose we could always move these warehouses over if we wanted to and just run that belt as far as we want up over. I think underneath the road it could go. So we can always move the warehouse out and add more smelters, or we could add another row of smelters up top. Let's see how we're doing iron ore. So here's iron ore. We got plenty. And then we've got a resource here of coal, which is feeding our iron bar production. That all looks good, but definitely iron bar production we need to scale up. That's for next episode. And what else do we have? Is that it? I think we covered every mine or every resource, raw resource that we're mining. All right, we're up to 500,000. Let's grab, or let's pay off a little bit more debt. Boom. I'm just going to do 25 at a time, because I know some of you probably do not like that I'm doing this, paying it off at all. Now, our ability to borrow has gone up quite a bit. We can borrow 350 grand more than we could when we started the game. So that's going to keep climbing. And we may do that when we hit a true bottleneck. Maybe we'll borrow and open up a new region or something. But I kind of want to pay down this debt so we're not having to throw this money away every month and just throwing it into the garbage. But yeah, made some good progress. Our income should be going way up from where it was. Yeah, we're up to 600,000 a year. And I believe this, or month, I should say. And this month should be even higher because we've been adding a ton of trucks. Not too shabby. Next episode, we definitely need to get onto research. And then what was the other thing? We need to shore up our iron bar production. This warehouse is running dry, so we want to fix that because we're probably losing some profit. We got some trucks going, probably leaving a little bit empty when we want them full. But for now, yeah, that I think wraps up this episode. If you like this content, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. I'm really enjoying it. It's Voxel Tycoon. It's just now entering early access in Steam as I record this. I'm having a ton of fun. I've got a lot to learn. I'm by no means an expert in the game. I just started playing. So you're watching pretty much the first playthrough. I may have played 2 or 3 hours, I think, before I started recording this series. So we're learning as we go. But yeah, for now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.